Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB Infinity Lite on the BeachBlock server. That's right, folks, we are back on the block. We're doing some modded Minecraft. It's been a few days since I've been able to be in here with you. That's because I'm not on vacation anymore. Sad face. I know that you guys got used to a few extra videos while I was on vacation, and I know that I know that was kind of a thing, but sadly it is not a thing now. I had to go back to work. Sad face. I've been doing a little bit of work around here. As you can see, I've been doing some work down here in my makeshift tree farm. One of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of automate this, and I wanted to kind of show it off for you before we started this episode, but I kind of derped everything up a little bit. What I was going to do is I was going to put a farming station in here, right? I was going to use the sequencer to kind of control how often the farming station kind of fires and does its thing. I don't have everything I need to make the farming station yet. I got to get the slice and splice, which I think I made the slice and splice. I just don't have everything in it yet. But I wanted to go ahead and get the production of the charcoal going, right? So I started clearing things out, and I got some item conduits back here and some power conduits, some energy conduits there, and it goes up there to the power array, and I guess we'll show you all that real quick while we're at it. You know, this kind of goes up here, and then it comes up here to where our main power hub is for right now, and I put in a few extra capacitors, and we're storing, what is that, 10 million RF, right? So we've got power. We've got a lot of power, but I don't have it tied into any of this over here yet. As a matter of fact, yeah, that's getting kind of low. I need to get some more conduits made so that I can get the power over here, and so that this stuff can actually start, doing its thing again. But as I was doing this, I went to the mining dimension, and I got some stuff from the builder that we had set up there, because I was going to use it to help facilitate this area. And so I picked up the Stirling generators. You can't make charcoal in a Stirling generator. You can use charcoal in a Stirling generator to make power, but you cannot use the Stirling generator to make power. So that's what these are for. I've got the 2 alloy smelters here. We're going to go ahead and put those in right now instead of the the Stirling generators, because I feel like a derp. I feel like such a huge derp right now, because that just does not work. They don't even look the same. They look different. But we do need to come back here now, and we need to see about what we're going to do here. So this is going to be extract, and we want it to extract everything, because it's going to be extracting charcoal, right? Same thing here. And what I really wanted to use was the resonator that we had from the mining dimension. So we're going to import wood into these 2 alloy smelters from the farming station, okay? And then from there, those are going to burn the wood, turn it into charcoal, and then the charcoal is going to go into here. The charcoal is going to go into the resonator, and that is going to make us some red coal. Now, I need to get back here and be able to configure this as an input. And it's only going to have charcoal as an option, so we shouldn't have to worry about any kind of real weird configurations or anything. We don't have to worry about any filters. So we can set that up as insert and that up as insert. This one then is going to export or extract. And the only thing that's going to be in there is going to be red coal. So that should be all set up now. This should be in good shape. So what I got to do now is we got to build our farming station, get that farming station online, and then we also have to set it up so that it will export everything from the farming station, bring the wood over here, and import it into the alloy smelters. But then we also need to get rid of all the extra stuff. I don't want any of the apples. I don't want any of the saplings. I'm not keeping any of those saplings. I've got hundreds of saplings right now in my inventory. So if I need a sapling for anything, I'm in good shape. And what's nice about the farming station is once it gets started, it will internally buffer all of the saplings that it needs to continue to plant all of this. But then it will just let everything else get exported. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a trash can, probably right down in here someplace, and have it dump off all of the apples and all of the saplings to get rid of those. So I think we're in good shape here now. Now that I've now that I've gotten myself underped here for a second, I think we're in good shape anyway. So let's kill some zombies because they're annoying me. I need to get rid of this trap because I really don't need it now. I have got more of these weak blood shards than I know what to do with. I've got so many of these things. There's another guy. Are you kidding me? Go away. Oh, and a zombie head. Sweet. So yeah, I needed to make some more. I need to make some more energy conduits. So let's go ahead and do that. Get those out of the way real quick. That way we can start utilizing some of this power that we already have. Energy conduits. Shift click or click that in there. Let's make 8 of those. Can I make? Did I make 8 of them? Hello? Oh, I did. Whoops. There they are. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to use them anyway. And the beautiful thing about this upgrade, I think it's an upgrade to Ender IO, is that now you can use these actually. You can actually use these when you upgrade. So you can go to the next level of energy conduit. So this is just a regular energy conduit, but if you put that in with conduit binder and some energetic alloy, you actually get the next level of conduit up. So when the time comes, we'll be able to just rip all this out and put it in and upgrade it. And so we won't actually be wasting all of this material, because I think that's a new thing. I'm pretty sure that that's a new thing. We are going to... Well, we can use that in a minute. We'll just split that up between those 2 alloy smelters downstairs, and that should be good. So what we need to do first is we need to come right down here and put that right there, and come up one right here, come up another one right here, and then just kind of bring it across, right? There we go. Those should be getting power now. They are. This should be losing power. It is, but not badly. And then these... What's going to happen here is these are going to use the red coal that is that's being supplied by the furnaces downstairs, the alloy smelters downstairs. So all of the red coal that we're going to make is going to go into here, and then that's what these 6 Stirling generators are going to use to create the main power for here in the base. So what I'm going to do. Yeah, I did make that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the stuff together to make the farming station, and then when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get that laid out and see if we can't get it to kind of fire up and do its thing. So give me just a few minutes to get some of the stuff that we need in case you've missed it before. Farming station. It only requires a few things. It requires some electrical steel. That's easy enough. That's just iron, coal dust, and obsidian or something like that. What is that? Oh, silicon, which I do have some of that because I put some clay through the alloy or through the sag mill here just a little bit ago because I needed something. I needed balls of clay, and all I had were blocks. So the other thing that you need is you need some of these pulsating crystals. Those are easy enough. That's just pulsating ingots or pulsating nuggets around diamonds, which I've got plenty of those. The other thing that we needed was a machine chassis. That's easy. That's a capacitor and some iron bars and stuff. And then the only other thing we need is this Z-Logic controller, which is a zombie head, some solarium, some silicone, and redstone. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that squared away because I have a bunch of resources. We got all of this from the mining dimension. The quarry finished up, and so all of this stuff is now in our inventory, which is a very, very awesome. So yeah, give me a minute to gather all this stuff up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I think we're ready to put this farming station together. We've got our Z-Logic controller right here. The other thing that we need is we need one of these machine frames or machine chassis, and to make that we're going to have a capacitor. Nope, can't do it in there. Got to do it in here. So we need one of these. We need one of these. One of these. Shift click that in there. Boom, got a capacitor. And then we're going to need to do this and this. We should have everything we need for... Oh, we don't have iron bars. Okay, so let's make some iron bars, I guess. Shift click. Just make some of those. Thank you very much. Put those in there. Now we can make our machine chassis. How about that? Yep, boom. Okay, so there's that. Let's get ourselves a... we need to make a diamond hoe. So let's do that. Yep, diamond hoe. We need to make a couple of these. So those are pretty simple. That's just pulsating nuggets around a diamond. We need 2 of those. Thank you very much. And I think we've got everything we need. Yes? Yes. So now we have a farming station. Awesome. Now, if I take this downstairs, did I hook the power up to that? I wonder yet. I don't remember if I did. Power goes all the way down. Power comes across. I did. So this should actually... yeah, it did. It started powering up already. But we want this to be active only with a redstone signal. So it's going to get a redstone pulse. It's going to go ahead and charge up. But the only place it's going to get a redstone pulse from is on this thing, right? So the other thing that we want to do is we're going to need to fill this thing up with some tree saplings. Now I didn't do the full 11 by 11 that you can do by putting the extra capacitors in here. I'm not sure I'm going to need to, because I don't think we're going to need that much power off of this to run all of the stuff that we're talking about running with it. Eventually we're going to get into something bigger, probably the extreme reactors. Extreme, I think it's called extreme. No, it's not extreme. Reactor. Oh, no, it's not industrial. Yeah, it is extreme reactors. Oh, I know why. I didn't put the at in there. So at extreme reactors. So this is kind of the follow-up to big reactors. It basically uses the same textures, the same crafting recipes, and all that. It's just when they ported it to 1.10, they changed the name from big reactors to extreme reactors. I think somebody else did the porting for it, and so that's why it's not the same. But, so yeah, we need to get some farming tools in here. We don't really need farming tools, but we do need an axe. So let's go ahead and get some saplings first and foremost. Let's get some saplings to put in there. Saplings. 64 of them ought to do for now. Here we go. So we're just going to do something kind of sort of like that. Yes. Okay, and I don't think it's going to start planting them yet because it hasn't gotten a pulse yet. I've got this thing set up so that it's on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 500 pulse segments, and actually it needs to loop, right? And then it's going to be off for a bunch. Oh, there it goes. Then it's going to be off for a bunch, and then it's going to be on for another 8, and then it's going to be off for a bunch more. Really, is that the... Oh wow, that's the radius. Okay. So those are gonna go ahead and grow. I need to get something in there to be able to cut this stuff down with. What do I want to use? Where'd you come from? I killed an Enderman in here, but I didn't think he dropped a block on me. What do I want to use? Is there a way to make a mattock that is essentially unbreakable? I know that there used to be. I know you used to be able to put obsidian plates on stuff and make them unbreakable. I think so. Now that's got momentum on them, and momentum actually defeats durability. If I'm remembering right, I'm not sure. I think this would probably be the best tool to use, just because it's repairable. I wouldn't have to worry about continuously putting new tools in. But we're going to need to do something, and we're going to need to do something quick. So I guess what we'll do first, I guess we'll just put in we'll put in a hopper and a chest with some wooden axes. How about? So axes, we got a diamond axe in there. That's from way back beginning. Axe, oh my gosh. Stop it. You go away. You come out here. You go here. Axe. There we go. So if we just put some wooden axes in it for now, I guess that's probably okay. No, it's not, because I don't have all the stuff I need. That's fine. That's just fine. Finer than frog hair, so I could say. Let's get some oak. Do I have any oak in here? I got some dark oak. I don't need all of it, though. So I do that and that. That'll give me 16. Do that once. Get rid of those. And then take these like a so, and this like a so. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just make as many of those as it'll let us make. How about that? 8, 9. So it'll let us make 9. Cool. And then I want to get a chest. Do I have a hopper? I don't know if I have a hopper. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can get rid of that. Let's make ourselves a couple of chests. 1, 2. And then we can make a hopper if we don't have one. Hopper, we don't. So let's get some iron. And we'll make ourselves a hopper. Get rid of all this. Make one of those. Boom, boom, oops, boom, 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 and boom. Hopper. Sweet. Okay, so now we got a hopper, we got a chest, we can put the axes in there, and they'll just continuously feed down in. I don't know where I'm going because I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. There we go. So let's see here. Put the hopper on first. Get rid of some of these leaves. And put the chest down next. Phone's doing the old vibraty thing. Has anybody else tried to shift click things into the inventory here? And has it worked? Because I'm not having any luck getting things to shift click into my inventories here in FTB Unstable. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys about is in FTB Unstable, are you guys having any problems if you got a server? Are you having any problems with the server crashing when people try to log in? We've been noticing on the BeachBlock server that's been happening a few times here recently, and we're not really keen on it. It's not really a happy thing. So yeah. So I guess what I need to do now is I need to wait for this thing to try and clear out its first go around and make sure that the oak is going to go in here, and then that the charcoal goes into the resonator, and then from there the charcoal should go up and it should start firing. Ooh, hello. That's a thunderstorm. Can I sleep? I can. Good. We'll make the thunderstorm go away. Make it go bye-bye. We don't like the thunderstorm. So yeah, give me a few minutes to see if this thing's going to go ahead and chop these trees down, and then I'll come back to you and let you know how it's working. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. What I did was I went ahead and disabled the redstone signal just so that it would get going a little bit faster, but it's working like a charm. All of the wood is coming into the 2 alloy smelters, and then the charcoal's going back here to the resonator. To the resonator, and then if we come upstairs and go here, are they going in here? I don't know that they're going. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not right here. 16. Okay, it got sucked out. Good. And where did it go? Whoops. Go up here. See if it landed up here. Oh, it did. Yes, it did. Cool. Now, I think I did... Excuse me. Wow. I think I did one thing wrong here, and that's on a configuration setup kind of thing, and that's going to be right here. I need to set this for round robin. There we go. So with round robin now, man, I can't get out of the hole. With round robin setup, it should, every time it gets a piece of red coal, it should dump it off into a different inventory. And these are the only things that it can go into. I made sure to keep those conduits kind of separate from everything else. So these six alloy smelters are the only thing. Not alloy smelters, but Stirling generators are the only place where the red coal can go. So that's going to generate quite a bit of RF for us. So like right now, they're only generating at 20 RF a tick, but there's 6 of them. So that's 120 RF per tick that we're generating going into this thing. And we're currently losing 22. So it won't be, once I get some capacitors on here, it won't be bad at all. It'll actually be pretty good. And then that should be plenty of power, because really all this is for is to run this. I want to make sure that my inventory is run by essentially one little power source, and it'll also run some of this ore processing type stuff. So I think we're in good shape there. What do you guys think? I need to do some tidying up here, but before I do that, I want to show you guys something. Can I go outside? It is nighttime. You can hear upstairs. You can hear the witches getting punished for their abuses on nature. But whoa, big leg spike. But I did some stuff here. I laid out the rest of the altar. This is what we need for the tier 5 right here. This is for the tier 6. There aren't any uses for tier 6 yet, but it's definitely in. I need to do some laying out of some more blocks. I need to change out some of the runes, some of the basic blank runes for some of the other runes, but that's in good shape there. And it's kind of nice being able to just throw in several stacks of smooth stone and get this thing to just create all the blank slate, or yeah, all the, is it blank slates? Yeah, all the blank slates you need. Show you my blood network, the divination sigil here. We're holding 1 million LP in there, and this thing's full here. So you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I mean, it's working perfectly. So yeah. Now there are a couple other things that I want to work on today. We don't have a whole lot of time left. Maybe about 10 minutes, I guess, in the episode. So let me go ahead and get some of that stuff tidied up downstairs. Put some blocks back in place. Make it look kind of pretty. We'll come back and show you that, and then we'll show you what we're gonna do next. So hang tight. Okay, so here we are in the Nether. We need something. We need something from the Nether. Let me find a safe place to show you what we're looking at here. This will be as good as anything, I guess. Yeah. So right here, we've got our builder quarry, right? And you saw that we only got like 13 diamonds out of that thing. Well, that's kind of a ripoff, and so we want to do something about that. We want to get. I want to do a fortune quarry. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to set up this fortune quarry card. You need some dimensional shards, which I think I have a few of those, but you also need a ghast tier, and I don't have any ghast tiers. So let me make sure of this. So dimension, yeah, I've got 23 dimensional shards. I've been roaming around the Nether a little bit and found a few of them, but we don't have a ghast tier yet. So we're gonna see if we can't find us a ghast tier. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut away until we find a ghast, because I don't, watching me go around. Oh, there's one right there. Did we get one? Please tell me we got a ghast tier. I don't see one. I don't see a tier. No tier. Are you serious? Oh, wait. Yes, we got a tier. Haha, sweet. Okay, so that was easy enough. Let's go back to the base, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to build ourselves a quarry card. So I will see you when we get back there. So one of the things I forgot to show you guys when we were out here looking at this before, actually let me set this to level 6, tier 6 I should say. I wanted to show you guys what all we needed to finish this thing up. So obviously I need something to put in here to kind of tie these two levels together, but I also need 4 beacons, right? I don't have any, and obviously I don't have any nether stars because I haven't fought any withers yet. So in the next episode or so, you can probably count on that. We're gonna have to do a couple of wither fights so that we can get some beacons, right? And then we got to get whatever these things are up here. These are, oops, they disappeared on me. There we go. Whatever those things are up there, I haven't figured out what those are yet. I'm sure I can if we go into blood magic. I believe they're these crystal clusters, but there's no recipe for them, so I may not be able to finish this thing out to tier 6 just yet. We'll have to figure out how to make that. Plus we got to figure out a way to get all of these demonic clusters or demonic crystals or whatever they are, so that we can upgrade our blood orbs to the next level as well. But now that we've got our ghast tier, we can go ahead and upgrade our our quarry card. So QUARY quarry card. We want to make the fortune card right here, and I think we can do that with what we have. Can we? We can, I think. I think it'll work. So that should do the trick. Or not. It's not telling us that it's not using it, I don't think. Yeah, it's not using it. So because this is already a clearing card, it looks like we're probably going to have to make... oh man, it looks like we're going to have to make another one. So that being the case, I guess that's fine. Let's go ahead and do this and go ahead and do this. Let's make one of these. We don't have any bricks. Okay, well that's fine. We can do that. We can do bricks. So clay. 1, 2. Put those in here. Get our nickel out and put it in the inventory. We can put that in there. I guess we'll go ahead and put that in there too and store it for now. Okay, so there's our bricks. Let's go ahead and go back in here, go here, make that again. Okay, so there's our quarry card, or our shape card. Then we need to build this, which we're going to need another diamond pick and a shovel. So diamond pick. Yes, please. Oh, no more sticks. Of course not. Of course we don't have any sticks. So oak. Has anybody out there had any trouble with these recipes? And also, MC Jetty, if you're watching, how do I make this work? I know how to make it work in the modular storage cards, but how do you make it work in remote? There should be a way to do that, but I can't seem to store any recipes. Is there something that I'm missing? Let me know on that. But anyway, we want to make some. We want to make some of these. Let's get. You know what? Let's just get a stack. Let's get a stack of sticks. There we go. So fortune quarry. We need to get this. We need to make one of these. Do that. Skadoosh. There's that. And then we need to make a shovel. Boom. There's that. So that takes care of that for us. Now we can make the quarry card. Boom. Done. It is done, right? Yep, it is. So there's the quarry card. That's the shape card for quarry. So now we should be able to do this one. Shape card for fortune quarry. Sweet. And then I just want to go ahead and do it as a clearing card so we can just put glass around it like this. Yes. Good. Shape card, clearing fortune. Sweet. Okay, so there we go. So now I can go ahead and move the quarry and start doing some other stuff with that. I think I might move it to the Nether this time. We're pretty good. We're pretty good on resources in here. We are running a little low on diamonds right now. I mean, if I look at the total diamond count for what we have 19. So they're in a couple of different inventories, but we're in good shape, I think. We got lots of redstone, lots of iron, lots of a fair bit of gold, so we can actually do some stuff with possibly with some tinker molds, tinker tools if we wanted to. But I think I like these tools that I have here. I might put some other enchantments on these, like maybe some unbreaking, so that we get a little bit more durability out of them. But the way that this mob farm that I've got right here goes, I keep these things pretty well repaired, so that is not an issue. But anyway, sadly, folks, we are out of time. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure that right down here in the comment section below that you leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world's were you thinkins, all that good stuff, and we will talk about it in kind. Sorry about the last Direwolf episode. I know I put the wrong intro on that. I put an FTB Infinity Lite intro on that, and sadly, there's not an easy way for me to fix that. Because I do all of my own intro work, and I add those intros to the video, so it's actually in the video. It's not something that's just tacked on the front. To those of you that also put out YouTube videos, all of my video is embedded in the same file. So it would be kind of a complex kind of a thing for me to go in there and change that. But so sorry that I kind of goofed that one up. But anyway, it is what it is. And we won't make that mistake on the next one, or this one for that matter. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.